Jigga. You. I gotta start doing my Jay-Z a little bit better. Oh, it's still there. It's still there. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss P. I hope that you are doing fabulous, darling. I am doing grand in my line, ready to take over every time. I was trying to let that rhyme, but it wasn't going too well. But make sure to go ahead and like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. It is free 99, and get into one of my favorite apps, which is called Feature Points. I mean, it speaks for itself. The link is down below. You can get free gift cards. It's amazing. And make sure to sign up for the peace, love, and all that good stuff email list. You can head over to my website and it's right there. I'm very excited about it, and I hope that you are too. Let's go ahead and get into this Love and Hip Hop ATL review. Child, Stevie has been in rehab for 10 days and he's feeling so clear, like he can be a pilot, you know what I'm saying? He up in the clouds, you know what I'm talking about? Joseline and her wig that I really think she needs to throw in somebody's garbage can, comes to see Stevie just so she can talk, and she like, oh my God, look at this room, oh my God, I can't be in there, Stevie. The walls are closing in on me, Stevie. I don't know how you doing, Stevie. She wants to sit down and talk to him about the man because they had their conversation and it didn't go nowhere, Stevie. She can't stand that bitch. You know, Stevie is on this high for life, and he was like, you know what, baby girl, people want to push your buttons, but you gotta break them buttons, baby girl. I said, Stevie, what the hell are you talking? Stevie, in order for me to be clean, I can't have weed or liquor for like a whole year. She was like, I was gonna hold you down, but I didn't know I need to hold you down like that. Like, Stevie, I gotta have my liquor, Stevie. I gotta smoke, I gotta pump up past, Stevie. I can't go cold turkey, Stevie. I don't know why I gotta quit smoking for Stevie. Like, I'm not a part of the program. I said, girl, Joseline, I didn't expect nothing else from Joseline. So I can't even say nothing because I was expecting her to say that. We haven't seen Kalina Dina. Hello. Get my own there. We have not seen Kalina, you know, the girl from Dirty Money. She's a part of the cast. We haven't seen her and her husband Tony. If it wasn't for Tony, we haven't seen her because she's getting ready to drop that baby. Okay, so the baby's been marinating all the stomach juice and stuff. Oh my God, that have and the have-nots looking castle house. I said, first of all, why did y'all need that big as hell house knowing good and well you ain't paint your money looking kind of funny? I don't understand why people get things that they can't afford. Like, now, I've made some dumb moves in my life financially, but now that I am getting older and you learn from things, it's like, ain't no way I'm going to get this car. Ain't no way I'm going to get this house, and my ass can't pay for it. Absolutely not. Tony's telling her, you know, this baby couldn't have came at no worse time. And I'm like, damn, she's getting ready to have your baby. You're just making it worse. He's like, you know what? Money's funny. I can't even get no haircut. I got to invest in all these hats. Like, I don't know what we gonna do. Tony wants to get into business with this dude that he used to get into business with and screw all the bitches with. And Kalina can't stand him, but he wants to open up a club, and he's like, I'm thinking we should use our savings, you know, to go ahead and open up this club. We can flip it. You know, we can do all of that. She like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm like, you know what y'all could do, since both of y'all like girls, this just might work. I'm just saying, I don't know. I know y'all got kids and stuff, but just so that you guys can have money and stuff for Meshach and Abednego, here's what you guys can do. I would use that whole castle. I'd cut off half of the castle and have it for the big booty bitches to come in and do photo shoots and have a place to stay and stuff. Both of y'all can get the little eye candy, you know, that type of stuff. It could be your own little castle for all these big booty bitches that y'all like. I mean, and y'all can charge them rent. I don't know what you're gonna charge them, but they probably wouldn't act right doing that because it's too much. Y'all can have your own Hugh Hefner house. Just saying. I mean, you have all that space. Why not put it to good use? Y'all know the clubs be on and popping in Atlanta, but I'm just saying, do they need another club? What else could y'all invest in? I understand investing your money, but all your life savings, like, Jesus, can you give them $20,000? Not all of it. Rashida and Carly are meeting up so that they can talk about this event because it rubbed Carly the wrong way. How you gonna come to my event and be messy? Like, I got a note from my girl Rashida. The whole event was messy as hell, for one. And then when Rashida and Erica came in and just was raw reptar all over the place, Rashida, you was messy, girl. Just call a thing a thing. You were messy as hell. I don't know if you were a little upset that you did not have your own establishment. Did you not get your feet done that day? Did you not get all 6 of your nuggets in your meal? I don't know, but she had something stuck up her ass that day. They start barking back and forth, and Rashida was like, I have a child. And Carly was like, I have a child. She was like, I have $1 million business in my house. And I'm sitting here like, what does that have to do with the price of Reebok Classics? I don't understand. What was that for? I didn't get it. Then it goes up to another level of back and forth. So she starts calling Carly a bird, and you lame, and you old as hell, AARP, come get her. Then it was a fuck you back and forth battle. I was like, Baby Bop and Thought arguing back and forth in these public establishments. Like, I don't understand how you're doing all of this barking in public. I don't get it. I mean, their whole argument was just tit for tit. Stevie done found the Lord Jesus. I said, come on, Stevie, you better come through, Deacon Steveland. He invites Mimi to come over, so it being in the church, maybe it can be a little bit more calm. Mimi comes in, they sitting on the pew talking. I mean, it was the same old wop, and Mimi was like, it was the disrespect, Stevie, when it comes to that. Thank you, Jesus. Frico and his estranged wife, Margot. So Margot ends up moving to Atlanta. She is 2 floors under Frico. I said, hell no. Absolutely. Girl, bye. He done gave her the runaround. She's thinking that it's null and void with Mimi. They don't have any more contact with her. He was like, well, my pretty, actually, no. Like, you know, we got this book deal. You know, we had that sex tape. I mean, I gotta get all of this together, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm still rocking with her though, but I want you back, girl. You're such a liar, Nika. I can't believe I did this, Nika. You're such a liar. Are you finally gonna tell me the truth about this sex tape? He was like, yeah, she was the mastermind behind everything. I mean, he said it so quick that I still couldn't believe him. I don't believe anything that Frico says. I just can't. Once you done lied already, I can't rock with you, Frico. I mean, just looking at you, I'm like, he's a snake. Ew, gross. The funny thing is, he knows nothing about his co-star to do a book on her. I said, well, how dumb can you be? You can't even just put the book out. You can't put out no coloring books, no nothing, because you don't know nothing about the girl. All you knew about was them shower rods, and I'm trying to tell y'all the best investment they could have done was came out with some shower rods. They could have had it in Home Depot, Lowe's, all these places. Dumb decisions, all these investments, dumb moves. He said, and you know what, Margot, I'm gonna need you to keep all of this to yourself. And I don't blame Margot. She was like, hell no, I ain't doing this. You done made me look like an idiot, and I still look like an idiot. I'm telling everybody who wanna know. I'm sending postcards to everybody who wanna know. We're heading to Kadia's office, and Cena is heading to Kadia's office, and she is there with the proof is in the pudding. She got the tape on the iPad. She is ready to go. She just bust in. Hey, how y'all doing? Kadia is like, I'm with a client, but give me a second. I know you got something I want to see. Sit on outside. Cena ends up showing Kadia the toe licking and the chocolate sauce. I just could not. And Kadia is like, you know what? I can't believe you would do this. I'm sitting here like, you know what, Kadia? How in the world are you telling Cena not to bring this when you said you want physical proof? Now, here's the thing. Here's what I would have done. I'd have sent it in an email. I wouldn't have came up to the establishment for her to break my iPad and all of my belongings and throwing stuff all over the place. They both start arguing over Jock. She done left her iPad there. Kadia done threw the girl's purse. It was just a bunch of shat. I just can't over them 2 girls and all them other women fighting over Jock. Meet me at the club. It's going down. Erica and her baby father, Scrappy, are meeting with their lawyers so that they can talk about everything with her money. And her money. Scrappy was like, you know what, I don't mind, you know, meeting like in person like this, because I don't want all them folk in my business. I was like, of course you don't, Scrappy. My daughter is happy. She like Sour Patch Kids. She got her school uniform. She get whatever flavor Hot Pocket that she like, you feel me? Well, Scrappy hasn't paid child support in like 2 years, like 24 months. He ain't paid. The lawyers are going back and forth, and then Scrappy's lawyer gets just a tweech bit loud for Erica's taste, and she was like, if you could bring your tone down, we need like a level of professionalism. We need that. We do. Erica and her lawyer just bounced, and everybody was like, oh, okay then. Ooh. Okay. Now this was the straw that broke the camel's back for me for this episode when Kadia came home to see Jock. He just laying on the bed. He like, hey, babe. She like, hey, What you been doing today? Nothing. Eating a Pop-Tart. What you been doing? Working? I think tonight I want to do something different. I want to tie you up. And he was like, oh shit, yes. He was thinking they gonna have some nice little role foreplay, okay? And she was like, oh, So after she ties him up, she comes back out with the iPad. And she was like, this is baby mama number 4. He like, oh, she like, you a nasty nigga. I said, whoa. This fool get caught cheetah style. Like, for real. He tied up, caught up. He was like, look, babe, I ain't do it. Like, I ain't go all the way. Like, I ain't put nothing in her. I think she might have drugged me. I'm sitting here like, she drugged you to lick her feet. Oh, okay. John, just quit coming up with stuff. Stop it. Next thing you know, this fool, Kania, had the belt wrapped around her like Joe Jackson. Katie, baby. I was sitting there like, oh my God. So she has the strawberries just stuffing them down his throat, slapping them all over the place with the belt. He like, stop playing. And then she like, well, we're going to see how you're going to get out of this. You be blessed. I still love you. And once you get out of this, call me. I'm sitting here like, you know what, Kania, you and Jock, y'all are meant for each other. You're really meant for each other. I see it now. I see it. Stevie is standing around with everybody, and I'm sitting here like, what type of rehab center is this? But anyway, he gets a call from his lawyer. He's thinking, what good news do we have? And they like, you ain't got no good news, sir. You got some new charges. You might have to go to jail. You need to tell everybody you know so they can get this bail set up. He like, oh, man. No. Kalina Dina has had the baby, and Mimi comes over, and also Carly comes over, and Jessica Dime Piece comes over. And I know Carly brought her over as like a pregnancy, a post-pregnancy present, like a big old ass present. They talk about the regular drama that's going on. It's time for Jocelyn to meet Dr. Brooks, who is Stevie's counselor, so that he can tell her, for real, y'all gotta quit all this. He basically said, look, if you can't go clean for a year, something is wrong with you. Like, seriously, if you cannot go cold turkey for something for a year, you really have a problem with it. Jocelyn is quiet as a mouse, and she was like, you know what? I can really support Stevie. I can do it. And then it was time for Stevie to lay everything out on the table about the indictment. And she was like, what? Now's the time to really hold me down because we've been doing everything for everybody, and I feel like it's never about me. She was like, Stevie, that's where you gotta run, Stevie. That's why I get upset, Stevie. That's why I get emotional, because it's always one-sided in a relationship, and I feel control. That's why I feel like I gotta wild out, Stevie. It's not about you all the time, Stevie. I can see where she's coming from, because Stevie has always been in control. It's always the Stevie show. Jocelyn, she's feeling controlled, and that's why she wilding out and doing whatever. And child, we don't live with them, so I don't know what she got to go through with Mr. Stevie J. Overall, this came out of nowhere. Marco gets a call from an unexpected guest about having drinks, and you know Marco want to let this cat out of the bag. It is none other than Jocelyn Hernandez and her wig. I said, how, Sway? How in the world did this come together? I don't see it. This episode was very laughable to me. Down below in the comment section, please let me know, what did you think about Kania tied up Jock? What do you think about Stevie and Jocelyn? And let's talk about Tony and hello, good morning, and him wanting to blow all their savings. Comment down below. You just might get a shout out in the next video. I do have my shout outs for this one. Big shout outs to Juan East, Mischievous 91, Kim Clark, Miraculous Jackson, Jantina Says, Just Read My Book 1, Carmen Pashon, Amy Britton, Tyra Nicole, Samantha Sharpless, Curly Q Fro, Lisa C, Chris 44826, Precious Williams, Tasha, April Tiff, Jennifer Owens, and Kim Scott. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless. Bye.